Welcome to the Black Men Think podcast. If this is your first time here, know that the views and opinions expressed by the Black Men Think podcast are those of the Black Men Think podcast and not the individual members. With that being said, we're about to be unapologetically, undeniably black. Enjoy.
Hey man, welcome to the Black Man Think podcast, where we elevate our black men because black men be out here thinking. We in the house, Torri, Marlon.
No.
Why I looked at you, I said Torri, then I said Marlon. You Corey. I'm JD. We're a little razzle dazzle frazzled, man. But we want to start it off with our sip of the week.
Yeah.
All right, what we got, Torri?
So this week we're gonna have what it's by Old Smoky. It's their blackberry whiskey. Pretty good, solid. You know, sip of the week.
Sip of the week. Try it out. Oh, I taste the blackberry in there. So yeah, I can taste it.
Yep.
Pretty smooth, man.
It is smooth. It kind of got like a little.
It's not overpowering. It's like
It ain't overpowering. Yeah, it's kind of. I'm gonna tell you what it kind of take me back to like almost like NyQuil a little bit, but not like the blackberry
not the
kind of
medicine taste though.
Yeah,
But
not yeah. It kind of put me in that zone. I like that though.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, right on. So we here, man. Celebrating our blackness.
Yes.
You know, we are right around the corner for the 4th of July. Right? So for most people that mean barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Like cookout. You know, I don't know if we really celebrating the country's independence, but I think anytime we have an opportunity to take a break from work, kick back with friends and family, throw something on the grill, I think that's just a good time. With that being said, anybody got like anything planned for the 4th? Like what you doing? You kicking back? What you got going on?
Just relaxing, staying cool, man. Hopefully it won't be as hot as
It's
been
been hot.
the last couple of days. It was all right. Today it wasn't too bad. In the 80s.
Today was cool.
cool.
Yeah, but it was, man, it was hot last week, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Yeah.
Every day seemed like it was hot.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna. Well, not probably. I'm gonna go. My nephew's birthday is a little bit after the 4th, so we're gonna go out of town tomorrow.
Okay.
For that,
Okay.
you know, and then come back, Thursday night.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's all right there, man. So this past week, Corey, you had like a little shindig at the crib. You know, friends and family. I guess you could say a little friends and family situation. Family. But I mean, it was a good time, man. We kicked back, and you know, it was me, Trina, Marlon, and Nadine, and Ace and Naja. We was all there, and just good conversation. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like as time progressed, we have to make sure we find those moments. You know what I'm saying? To like just really be intentional about having conversation with like friends. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, I know we do it all the time, but it don't happen as often as it should, especially like with us having our wives and stuff, and just kind of making sure everybody mingling and mixing. So thank you for setting that up. With the JJs, a little situation, you know what I'm saying? That was cool, man.
JJ's with the sprinkles.
Yeah, JJ's with the sprinkle.
Yeah. Man, I wish I could have been there. We had a previous engagement for a 50th anniversary for one of our friends' parents. So,
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
that was amazing.
Kudos to them, boy. 50 years ain't nothing to laugh at, boy.
I'm telling you. And then not only that, and so, y'all know Rocky, so it was her parents.
Okay, yeah.
But her grandmother there, who is 93, and then her grandmother's sister, who is 98, was there. So it was just good to see. I was like, wow, that longevity.
Yeah, bro.
So it was really good to be in the presence of it. And it's hopefully one day that'll be us.
Yeah, I know, man. Just trying to. So like, my wife and I, we went on a trip, did my birthday trip last week, but we've been without the kids for almost 2 weeks.
That's a nice break.
And so when you get that type of break, bro, like you legit forget that you have kids. But kids have like snapping you out of that junk instantly, bro. Like we picked them up today from the mother-in-law. And like, you know, it's different when mother-in-law can drop them off. Because it's just like, all right, boom, y'all right back in your environment. Right. Cool. But bro, when you got to do that 2.5 hour drive right after being off for 2 weeks and them being with grandma, basically like getting to do anything they want to do. And you got to drive, bro, man, I'm talking about, I had to pull over, bro, to do some discipline.
For real?
Dead serious.
I was going to say, like, whatever just doing, just chilling or?
No, it's just what it is. A lot of it is just, for one, I have 2 girls that are very close in age with very different personalities. So they always are like this. So like one person might want to read a book, then all of a sudden that person want to read the book. And then when same book out of nowhere. Like nobody was thinking about the book, but it's like back and forth and yelling and bro, I got off I did it so smooth though, bro. Like I just got off the exit. So they thought everybody in the car thought I was like, oh, we might about to stop and grab something or something. Got off the exit. Got to a safe space in a parking lot of a gas station. Got out the car, opened up the back door, and had to like have a real conversation. Cause like my youngest, when she throw her temper tantrums, she like to kick the seat. And I'm driving. I'm like, bro, we ain't gonna be doing this the whole time. Like, no, let's go ahead and nip this in the bud now, cause I know you've been with grandma and y'all been everything is fun when you with grandma. You know what I'm saying? Dang. I was like, hey, I don't know what's going on, but we ain't gonna have this. Like, we're gonna have to chill out now, fam, or it's gonna be some problems. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool, man. Just that rude awakening is so instant because I've noticed, me and my wife both noticed, like, bro, when you don't have your kids, like you fall back into how y'all were when y'all were dating. Like it's like an instant fall back into like when y'all going out, y'all, you know, going here, don't have to worry about trying to get back to do this or get back to do that. You know, it's really, Torri, you might can just take that whole thing off and just pour it regular. But like, you know, you just don't have to deal with all of that, like, you know, just what comes with being a parent, bro. So
kind of like what I do now, just up and
not even. I mean, I feel what you're saying, yes, but it's still different because you don't have that other side of knowing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it'll be like, for you, it'll be like all of a sudden you gotta like if you watching Our Kids or something, where it's like even though it's cool and calm for you, but it's just like, dang, this is a complete different break in the routine that I have. You know what I'm saying? It's out of nowhere type thing. So, but yeah, bro. Reality, we back in it. We back in it real quick, bro. Real quick.
But y'all usually get those 2 weeks breaks like every other month, right?
Boy, you're a comedian. I didn't even know that. Got to put you on stage. Talk about every 2 weeks. Probably like, I mean, we try to take 2 to 3 trips a year, so probably twice a year because one of those trips is usually with the girls.
That's a good break though, 2 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, this was a little bit longer than normal. That is usually not like that because we haven't. I don't. Well, no. I mean, the last time we was like had this much long of a break is when we went to Italy, but that was Jade was maybe 1 or 2 because she was pregnant with Noel.
Okay.
So, but that's been a while.
I ain't never had 2 weeks off of my kids.
Yeah, bro. This was.
What's the longest you ever had?
Right now, I think the longest we've had maybe been like 5 days, like because we do 5 days, 4 nights. So that's probably about the longest. 5 or 6 days, but that's literally for the trip, and then we pick them up.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if you can find somebody to keep them that long,
it's just tough though, bro. It's tough. It's tough.
And
the only reason why we had an extended break is because my mother-in-law, they had a family reunion, so they took them out of town.
Okay.
So it was kind of like, you know, they got a little vacation also. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only reason why it was an extended type of thing. Yes. Otherwise, it would have been the time, you know, like Torri said, the length of your vacation. Maybe a day extra.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they looking like, y'all back in town.
Where y'all at? Yeah, bro. Yeah. Grandma be ready
They
to
start
dump
having the
off
kids
quick.
call you.
Right. Yeah. So when y'all coming home? All this stuff. Yeah. But yeah, it was cool, bro. It was cool. Went to DR. I was telling Torri before. I don't know. Did I tell you I had got sick? Yeah, bro. Stomach.
Gee, you got
Something I ate, bro. I don't
yeah?
even know what it was I ate, but it was something I ate. And I'm gonna tell you, the part about it that sucks is that it was a nice resort. And so I feel like I don't even want to give them a bad review because technically they got me sick, but it was just like it was a nice resort. Everything. My wife didn't get sick, so
Yeah.
but yeah, it was something I ate that messed me up, bro. I couldn't.
She
Pick, I don't,
had the runs.
oh yeah,
You were throwing up too?
no,
Okay,
only
okay.
coming out one
Yeah,
end.
probably just
That sounds like something
Yeah,
that you ate.
yeah, it was something I ate, bro. Like but we still made the best out of it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't like I was only like that one day,
did it
honestly.
cleared up.
Yeah, but it was like so Sunday night, whatever I had Sunday night to eat is what did it. Because I woke up Monday.
Balling.
No, I woke up Monday, used the bathroom like regular, but I had to use the bathroom at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
So I knew right then, like, bro,
Something.
something ain't right. Because I'm usually like, okay, I might use the bathroom in the morning,
Yeah.
but I ain't waking up at 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock to use the
Something probably
bathroom.
just,
So something, So I was like, all right, cool. I got this out of my system. I'm cool. But like that day, I was telling Torri, bro, it was just like I felt full. And I didn't want to eat nothing because I was like, no, I don't want to eat. I'm like, I'm already full. You know what I'm saying? I had that feeling of like I ate too much the night before. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, no, I don't want to eat. And like Trina was like, man, Lord, my energy was down. Like I was just sluggish and didn't want to eat. And the other part, bro, when we came back from doing the jump buggy thing, bro, she said, I took a shower and she said, oh, I didn't think you was going to get up. And I was like, what you talking about? She was like, you been asleep for 3 hours. Like I got out the shower and laid on the bed, bro, and was done for 3 hours. I didn't even realize. She was like, yeah, something wrong.
Yeah.
Like I don't even take naps like that, number one. For me to just be knocked out for a full 3 hours on vacation, she was like, yeah.
My wife would be like, "Oh, that's Torri," because I get my.
You take it. You're a napper.
Man, I'm a napper.
That's one thing
Definitely.
I can't, man. Unless I'm sick, it's hard for me, man. I can
Yeah, it
be
is.
so tired and just I'll lay down and I can't go to sleep. Man.
Just like a program nap. It's like,
I
I
can
can't.
get a
It's
nap
hard. I gotta be super
anytime.
Man,
You let me just lay down.
gone.
go.
I can make it happen. I can make it happen.
man. Me making them intentional naps, that's just tough for me, bro.
Yeah, I
Like,
can't. It's
just
hard
tough.
for me to take a nap.
Yeah, I don't get them like I used to, but when I do, I take full advantage of them.
Yeah. So I will say I was well rested. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that. So even though it wasn't how I would normally be on vacation, I did get the rest part in. So I think that was still helpful. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I gotta do a do over in DR though at some point.
Yeah.
It's just couldn't really do everything we wanted to do.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it was cool though.
Yeah. Well, at least it didn't mess up your whole time you were there.
Yeah.
That would have sucked.
Yeah, I would have rather. I was just thankful though that I didn't get sick and had to go on the plane.
Oh, yeah.
That was that was my whole thing. I was like,
Oh,
man, I do
yeah,
not
man,
want to have
that's
to be
bad
like this on the
feeling,
plane.
boy.
Yeah, bro.
I had to do that when we came from California, boy.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling.
It's a bad feeling, boy.
Yeah.
That's why I try not to eat the night before a flight, boy.
Oh, you just.
Try not to eat really the day before, go light the whole day because I don't even want to take a chance.
Yeah. Yeah, that's no fun on the plane. No fun on
Then
the
it's
plane.
already small in there.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Telling
It's
you.
so small, man.
Man.
If you're a small person, you good. I mean, you might be all right, but bruh, it's small.
Yeah, you got some size on you. It ain't no go to. I feel you. I feel that. Yeah. So I wanted to kind of like pivot a little bit, man. Just thinking about we're in the middle of summer, right? And we in the South, and a couple of days ago we saw the presidential debate. Now, I'm not here to talk about who you voting for and all that. That's not the focal point of this conversation. What I do want to talk about is what we saw on the TV screen. And I want to get our reactions to what we saw on the TV screen. So at this point, everybody should have seen some clips or something going around with what happened. And I'm kind of like, bro, I don't know what to think. Like, I really don't know what to think because I think we like really we're in a weird space, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. What you got to say?
I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, man, it's gonna be tough for some people to decide who they want to vote for. To be honest, I mean, I've heard a lot of mixed reviews. You got one on one hand and the other on the other hand, but I mean, interesting for sure. It just, I mean, even just politics in general, man. It just the last I don't know how many years. It just seemed like are these really adults up here having these conversations? To how they carry on with each other. I'm like, it seemed like a bunch of kids back and forth with,
Yeah.
If you got to come and go, it's like show the people the reason why you were voted into office. But I mean, as far as the debate though, but I mean, there were some times. I mean, with from Biden's point of view, even though I can say I did see him in the video at one of his rally the next day, and it seemed like he was more upbeat.
On point.
Yeah, I mean, I the time had something to do with it. I mean, it was like 9 o'clock on the East Coast, but
Yeah.
but he did seem like he was a little bit more upbeat. I know with Trump, he didn't really like to answer some of the questions. Like he always liked to go back to the last question. And then they'll say, well, you got 70 seconds for this question, so we're going to ask you the question again. I mean, it's just, you really just going to have to, go with your heart and vote for who the best candidate. I'm not here to tell you who to vote for, but
yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a tough decision for some people.
Torri?
So what the debate showed me is that there was two older guys running for a position that, you need to make sure that, whoever you vote for has the right motives for the position. To me, yes, some of the things that we saw was like, oh wow, something wrong, things of that nature. But at the same time, they 80.
They 80.
Right.
That's not. I freeze up sometimes speaking in front of people.
Right.
And so,
yeah.
but the older you get, those pauses are a little bit longer. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're cognitively you're not there. That just means you're older.
Yeah.
And it take you a little bit longer. So from that perspective, yes, it was definitely hard to watch from that perspective because especially if you look between now and 20 years ago when he was debating, there's gonna be some natural progression,
Right?
But at the end of the day, I think I think Corey was hinting on it a little bit. It's about, are they capable of actually doing their job? The thing about it is, a lot of people don't know what the stress of the presidency put on you, especially if you're doing it the right way. Because for every year, I think, and this was a while ago, I think for every year the president aged twice as much.
That's wild, bro.
Because of the pressure and the stress that's associated with it. And you can kind of take a look at how President Obama, when he first started, when he left, oh my gosh, he aged so much.
Yeah,
so
like
it does add something to you. And I'm quite sure that plays a part in it as well. But I think that also goes to ensuring that you pick the right running mate to go with it as well. Because it's not about one person. And I think that's what we get hung up on. It's not just about one person. The best person for the position will make sure that the ticket supports where they are trying to go holistically. So, that's my 2 cents about it. It definitely wasn't a great thing to watch. But at the same time, at the end of the day, I don't necessarily think we learned anything new. Everybody know kind of how Biden thinks. Will he do things that's best for the country? Yes. Everybody know how the other person would do. So
Yeah.
this time I think it's just really baked in.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, we've talked about this before as well. It's just like the presidential election is what gets all of the buzz and the talk. But what was that,
That's my pen,
bruh? Man,
you should saw your face, man.
boy, you messed me up just then, boy. I was like, bruh, so everybody get down. We talking about the president and stuff. But no, but it's like the presidential election is what gets all of the buzz and get all of the talk. But the midterms and your locals and all of that is really
Just as important.
is more important, honestly, bro.
Actually,
Like
is.
it's stuff that really is going to affect your day to day. But of course, it's not as advertised. So we see the headlines talking about presidential election,
Right.
but we miss all of these laws that are passing locally. You know what I'm saying? So exercise your right to vote, man. Vote for your best interest, but also just educate yourself as well. So that's all we'll say on that. Moving right along to Bronny James is now an official Los Angeles Laker, bro. I want to. What's our takes on this?
I like it.
I'm down with it too.
I have
bro.
no problem with it. I don't forgot what commentator it was. It was like NBA is about nepotism.
Oh,
Woj.
oh yeah, Woj said it. Yeah, Woj said it. Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all. In Bronny's case, I think there's a couple of things. One, because I think they're putting so much more pressure on him than other people of his likeness. And what I mean, because his dad is kind of on a different scale. They didn't even do Michael Jordan's kids like this.
No.
But because he played basketball, he actually was really good at basketball, they're comparing him to his dad.
Yeah.
When they're actually two different type of players.
Oh, 1,000%,
You know what I'm saying?
1,000%.
Position-wise and things of that nature. So I'm actually okay with it. And I support it, actually.
I saw something that said he sold over 500,000 jerseys.
Oh, really?
Wow.
He sold more jerseys than his dad did rookie year.
Dang.
Wow.
I was like, that's crazy, bro. Like second round pick.
Wow.
Yeah.
But now the question is, did he sell them or did his dad sell them? Because
Well, I mean, here's the thing, right? And was it you who sent it? I forgot who sent it, the Ryan Clark take.
I probably did. I don't know.
But Ryan Clark said, this is not about nepotism.
it's not.
It's about LeBron James' greatness. Like, LeBron James is so great that the Lakers made a decision to draft his son because they know that would
Keep him.
that would keep him around. That would please LeBron James. It didn't have anything to do with nepotism. It's like, no, bro, like you've set the standard in the NBA to the point to where, like, bro, it would be dumb on our part to not make one of the thing that you said, right? Like LeBron James said this 4 or 5 years ago. It was like, man, I would love to play with my son. I don't now. My only thing is, if it was a first round pick, bro, all right, y'all tripping. But as a number 55, second round
Nothing
pick,
wrong with it.
look, bro, they've already said that he's gonna be. They're gonna put him in a developing situation. I don't know exactly what that means. If that means going to the
He'll be in
G League
for a couple of days.
but they're saying that the plan is to develop him as a player.
Let me tell you this. I think the Lakers have a great business mind. Who's not gonna come and try to see LeBron play with his son?
Who
That's
won't?
money gonna be made, man. But I know they talk about they doing it for LeBron. They doing it to put butts in the seats. Because I'm already talking about, you know what? I want to go see him play with his son. You know how many people want to go see
They
that?
want to see that, man. They want to see what's going to happen.
Yeah. They finna make so much money off of this. That's why I'm not mad at it as well.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, man, it's all about that bottom line. At the
That's-
end of
yeah.
the day, the Lakers,
Yeah.
that's an organization, it's a business. So it's like, all right, do we want to risk losing? Mind you, LeBron free agent, so
Still,
it's like,
he hasn't signed at the at the time of
do we
this
want to
recording.
risk losing our star player by allowing somebody else to, draft him or draft Bronny and miss out on him?
Let me tell you what else is good for. Because I guarantee you now, LeBron is thinking about this now through another lens. And what I mean by that is that he's not going to, I don't think he's going to hold out for a lot of money now. Mm-hmm. And now he's like, okay, they're giving me an opportunity. I think he's going to try to use his leverage to help his son out, which will not lead into that nepotism.
Yeah,
Right? Because I honestly think the best development that Bronny will be able to get is to actually play with his dad.
Yeah, I mean, of
The
course,
G League
bro.
G League, yes, I understand. But I think he's gonna use this time and however long he's left there to really position his son. Which is what he needs to do now, because at this point, he ain't got nothing else to prove.
Don't
in
have
my
nothing
book.
else to prove, bro.
So add an S to son, man.
Yeah.
Bryce will be out. They say he'll be eligible 3 years.
In 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
you think LeBron gonna play for 3 more?
If he got barring any injuries,
I think he could. Barring any
even if he coasts saying, you know what, I know I reached my peak and I can cut back a little bit, just to keep myself in it. Bro, to be able to have to be able to play with both sons.
Let's see how this year go first. That'll let me know.
Yeah.
That'll let me know.
Because
Because it'll be 2 years away. But I guarantee you that they're probably gonna put him on a 3-year contract anyway to get him to that time. But I would love to see that, because they say his younger son is
He's never seen
more
it.
gifted.
Bro, we've been saying Bryce.
Yeah, he's built. He has for one, he has a better build.
He
He
has
has
a
a better
build.
build.
Yeah.
And I actually seen some of his happen. I was like, ooh.
No, he has the potential to be a better player, bro. I was talking with I can't remember who I was talking to, but he was like, man, the one thing that people fail to mention when speaking about Bronny is that he's been around NBA caliber players his whole career. So it's not like being a superstar talent going to a good college and like performing there. He's literally been around NBA players all the time. So he's learning from, not only from his dad, he's learning from Carmelo, he's learning from D Wade, he's learning from, I'm sure Chris Paul. Like, he's learning from all of these people who've been around his dad, and he's been right there as well. So it's not just you out there kind of just figuring the game out. You getting all of this information in real time, and that gives you a competitive advantage over the next guy. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's going to be all right. Like you said, there's going to be pressure, but at least from what I've seen from the interviews with him, he seems to take it head on. Like, he's already said, like, yo, I'm out here to make a name for myself, right? Like, I know I'm LeBron James' son, but I'm here to make a name for myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think he understands that he has to put in the work. It's not going to be I'm in the league now, like, oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Like, no, bro, you got to put in some work. You know what I'm saying? And so I think as long as he has that mentality, he'll be all right,
Well, just stay off social media, man. Don't let the comments get to you, because, just play against your competition. Don't try to play against the world.
I mean, I definitely think his upside is probably like a Derek White type player, where he's very serviceable, like can be great on a team. I don't know if he's a superstar player, but I think he can contribute to an NBA team for sure, bro. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that he can't contribute.
I agree.
It's you just got to go out there and do what you're gonna do.
Yep.
We'll see what happens, man. But with that being said, make sure y'all subscribe to our Patreon. We're going to go over there and have a quick conversation. If y'all want more bonus content, make sure you subscribe to Patreon. It's patreon.com/blackmanthink. We drop episodes over there on every Friday. And so if you want that bonus content, go ahead and do that now. You can even sign up for a free trial just to get a test to see if you like what we're doing over there. And then if you like it, stick around. Hang around for a little while. Any last words? We good? All right. Well, we elevate our Black Man Think podcast, where we elevate our black man, because black men be out here thinking. I'm Justin, a.k.a. last name good, JD, Corey, Torri in the building. We'll see y'all next week.
The Black Men Think Podcast.